So last week I didn't have a productive week. I had a bunch of social things on. I ended up staying late, which meant that I needed to sleep in to make up time. And I really want to turn things around this week. I want this to be like an incredibly productive week. I want to feel all the productive vibes at the end of this week. Just want to feel like I'm getting things done. So it is currently 5:40 p.m. The more I set myself up for success the day before, the more successful I am going to be. Like, half of my productivity is based on what I did the day before to make sure that the day would be a productive one, if that makes sense. So what I really want to do is meal prep for myself tonight. Then tomorrow I want to do some cleaning, planning, and I also want to get some life admin stuff done. So I am just making a big batch of stuff. Usually Luke is actually the cook in the family, but he has gone back to uni after a good 6-month break. So he's literally so busy. He's leaving at 7 a.m. in the morning and he usually gets home at like 6:30 p.m. So I have to cook. Wow, awful. So what I'm cooking is the sun-dried tomato pesto pasta. I've cooked this once before. I'm not going to use the pasta that they use, which is like the spirally pasta. You can tell she cooks a lot. I'm going to use just normal spaghetti. The spaghetti that I'm using is made up of pea flour, chickpea flour, bean flour, lentil flour, so it makes me feel way better about having it in my meal prep. Better than I expected. It doesn't look anywhere near as good as the photo, and I definitely did things differently, but hey. With this pasta, the only time I've been able to really deal with it, because it's definitely healthy tasting pasta, is when Luke has made spaghetti and he makes this like really good spaghetti sauce that you can barely taste the actual spaghetti with it. So I was like, ooh, how is this gonna go? But like, no, this is good. What I am going to do to prep for tomorrow is complete a daily plan. So something that I'm working on that's so exciting is a daily version of the life map. I've already had a whole bunch of girls test it. It was a small group. I got so much feedback from that and I actually completely changed the design of it based on that feedback. For me, honestly, life-changing. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with the daily version. When I do a daily plan, my day the next day is just automatically so much better, and that's not like an exaggeration. It's not me spruiking my own thing. It's literally just a matter of like, I know if I don't do one of my daily plans, then life will be much harder the next day and I won't be as motivated and I won't get as much done. It looks so messy. I use these highlighters. Do they have a purpose? No, they just make it look slightly nicer. I don't have that Pinterest handwriting that I feel every YouTuber has. And for now, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, read a book. Good morning. So it's the next day now and I'm gonna kick off my day with the last half of the weekly reset. I actually did all of my clearing out yesterday. I cleared out my emails, I cleared out my to-dos, all that kind of stuff. Today I want to do more of the planning side of things, like brain dumping any to-dos that come to mind, planning my content, doing some weekly planning as well. Amy let me know that she can't do a life map date today, so I think I'm just gonna sit down and maybe do this one on my own, just the planning side of it, and we'll do our little review together. So this is the part of the weekly reset that I've just gone ahead and done. That's what I did yesterday. This one just makes you feel like invigorated, excited, and also like well planned. And then I have my other reset tasks, which are more personalized just for me. So for the next hour, I am going to run around my house and do as much cleaning as possible. I'm not doing like a full-on clean, but I didn't get through my whole cleaning checklist this weekend and my house is just feeling a little bit grubby. So I want to just go for like the main key things, you know? I have a washing machine filled with towels to put on the clothesline. want to go to the bank. My mum is helping me with my bookkeeping, as you guys know. So I want to give her access to my business bank account to view all of the transactions, just because that will make my life easier. And that is something that I've been putting off for a while. It's just always annoying to go into a bank. So I'm forcing myself to do it today. And I think that will be the #1 thing that will make me feel like, yes, like tick, this was a good day. I also want to do a few things that I feel like I do in like every life admin vlog. I want to get my blood tested and I want to check my PO box. So the first place I'm going to go to is the bank, because that is a place that I've been putting off going to the most, and it's also going to be the most helpful for me. Bank form is done. I am so bloody happy. It's such a small thing, but once again, these small things, they just add up. They make a big old difference. Like, oh, I feel so good. Yes. Okay. After this, I am going to go, I'm going to get my blood tested, I'm going to pick up my PO box mail. Those are like my 2 main things. That was so productive. My blood test is done. It didn't hurt, wasn't painful, which like, whew. Last time I got a blood test, it was really painful for some reason. If you haven't followed me for a while, I just get blood tests every once in a while because I've been low on iron and I've been low on B12. So I just like to make sure that I'm like all good. And I checked my PO box. I had a return for the life map. It just automatically returned, which is good. And I also got something else. I don't know for sure, but I think that someone has sent me something to my PO box. I don't advertise my PO box really anywhere. The main reason I don't advertise it is because I don't want brands sending me stuff. Like, I could just see brands sending me stuff that isn't vegan, stuff that isn't cruelty free, stuff that's not made ethically, and I don't like getting stuff that I don't intentionally seek out. Oh, she's so kind. I've been meaning to, oh, what a beautiful human. An incredibly kind human being has sent me some labels for my spice jars. She emailed me a while back and was like, hey, do you want me to do this? And I was like, sure, here's my PO box. And then she asked me for measurements. And I know that I didn't get back to that email because it's been sitting in a folder and I keep on forgetting to take it out. But she obviously just went ahead. Way cuter than what we have. Something that I need to do is call the Toyota dealership. So I got a letter in the mail recently saying my car is unsafe, emergency, I need to not drive my car until I take it into the Toyota dealership because my airbags are broken. That is a good question. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, a long time ago. You too, see ya, bye. A tip that I would have if you ever write down a to-do to call someone is actually put the number with the to-do, because it makes it so much more likely that you'll do it. Okay, call number 1 has been made. Someone is gonna call me. Apparently it's a really big process to get your airbags replaced. It all feels a little bit silly, to be honest, because my car is so old. I'm like, does this really matter? But at the same time, I probably should do the safe thing. So the next call that I need to make is a call to Vodafone. So I have like a crappy little brick phone that I got purely because I needed a business phone. So I'm having like a recurring payment for that coming out, but I really don't need to. So I want to cancel that subscription. The next thing that I want to do, and this is something I decided I wanted to do when I did the intentional life challenge that I created. So I like to obviously complete the workbooks for my own challenges. And I was like, you know what's really annoying me? Having to go and get my pill renewed every 3 months. I tend to put those things off a little bit, but even putting that off by like a week, it mucks you up being off your pill for a week at a time. Obviously it messes with your body, so I decided I wanted to do a delivery service for my pill. However, I hadn't tried any of the pills that were on the delivery service website, but I visited my doctor, I got one of the pills that's on the website, and now I want to sign up for the service. I ended up going with kinfertility.com.au because they were more what I was looking for, and they just look like more modern and like they have actual doctors that will be helpful. Honestly, it's probably the branding that got me. It's just like modern. The next thing that I want to do is order some stainless steel pegs online. So usually we've gotten plastic pegs, but I know it's so wasteful and they usually like rust out and break really quickly. So my sister bought some stainless steel pegs. I stole some of them and we've been using some of them on our clothesline, so I know I want to actually buy myself a pack of them. That way we can be a little less wasteful and also hang our clothes on the line, because right now we're working with like, I don't know, 7 pegs or something. So there are some other things on my list. I really wanted to go on a walk this afternoon, and I'd rather do that than get the things on my to-do list done, because I haven't really had any movement in my day other than like walking to the bank, but I don't know if that counts. So if I can just sneak a little sunset walk in, that would be really nice. I'm gonna go to my local park. Hi.